Hey everybody, so I'm doing a video on bulk supplements, about how much I paid for all this, how long it's going to last me, why I've decided to buy some bulk supplements. I ended up selling my electric scooter, my F18 electric unicycle, and some other things because I needed some money to try to get a license to become a salesman. But in order to do that job and to try to put in a lot of hours, I'm going to need to have proper nutrition. So I went ahead and bought some things so that I can go to the gym every day, try to walk anywhere from 1 to 2 miles a day, and have the energy and the nutrition to recover. In order to have proper mental abilities, I need to be able to recover. Been living in a van for a little bit over 10 years now. I think different vehicles for about 9 to 10 years, and no air conditioning for the last 5 years, I think now. No. Maybe about the last 3 years I have not had air conditioning. Anyway, so it's been pretty hard on me, so I've decided recently over the last month or two that taking creatine has really helped. So I got this creatine for about $18. It's 200 servings, it's a 1 kg. Normally if you go to GNC, you're paying $15 for a 30-day serving. If it's some type of special creatine, it could be like $20-30. So this is from Sun Nutraceuticals. Great. Super excited about that. This was the most expensive, and this was hard for me to put into the bag, but I'm not getting enough protein, and because it's so hot, I'm not really hungry because I'm overheated and my stress is so high, my cortisol is high, so I'm not that hungry. So I need to find a way to easily get in more protein. So I bought this. This was $140. It's a big thing of protein, and it's 141 servings per container, and there's 24 grams of protein, 120 calories per scoop. So that should last, well, if I take 2 scoops a day, 141 divided by 2, it's about 2 months. So if I take 1, it could last 4 months or something like that. Probably take 2 scoops. I need to figure it out. I forgot how much protein I'm supposed to take. I got the citrus bergamot. I can't remember what this is for, but let's see if it says on here. It's through the micro ingredients company. It's so hot today, I can't really remember what it's for, but I believe this is to reduce high blood pressure. The heat that I'm in, I feel like it increases my blood pressure, but I've been eating a lot of sodium, high sodium with nitrates, so a lot of sandwiches is pretty much what I could buy to be able to make the EBT card stretch that I've been on. So in order to offset the unhealthy constant sodium intake, and the test booster that I'm taking, which also increases the blood pressure, which is giving me energy to be able to actually have the idea present in my mind that I could get a job. I'm definitely going to need to take this to offset some of those blood pressure issues that I've been having. The omega-3 fish oils, max strength, I believe this was 20 to 30 bucks. It might have been 18. I think it might have been 18, but I can't remember. But there was different brands, and I tried to find the cheapest one, and it's just hard for me to remember anything. But this one has 80 servings, so this will last 80 days, and this is going to help with brain health, heart health, and sleep. Glutathione with inositol, this is going to help with the liver. I've been taking animal packs, and taking too many supplements can be kind of bad on your liver. I've been taking some really powerful sleep aid, which is probably not the best on my liver, so I'm going to start taking this. And there's 284 servings per container, so this will last me almost a year to start protecting the liver. Nanokinase, this is the one I got to be careful with because it can lower blood pressure, but this is supposed to break down any possible blood clots. It helps to thin the blood a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of really pay attention to how I feel with this. But it's not a kinase. It's got CoQ10, bromelain, turmeric, ginger, olive leaf, and white willow bark extract. CoQ10 is also good for the heart, but this is gonna help. Hopefully, my blood pressure that I have when I'm walking on the treadmill, it really goes up. And Tudka, this is supposed to help with the liver. And this has only 50 servings per container. But I wasn't going to buy the other one because it was too expensive. I forget what this cost, but I tried to get as much. Like normally a Tudka at the store would be expensive for 30 days, so I think I did good on that. This has 500 servings per container, and this was about $21 or $29. Maybe it was 18. It's PHP. It's pyridoxal 5-phosphate, vitamin 6. So this will give me energy like a B vitamin without being hard on the liver. And then I got this. This is really going to help with my pain and falling asleep. It's only a 30-day supply because this company only sells that, but it's got 4 grams of protein, vitamin C, 100 milligrams, vitamin E, 64 milligrams, which is 427. It's got zinc, 136, magnesium, 46, glucosamine is HCI, chondroitin, sulfate A and C, and then collagen, ginger root, turmeric, boswellia, and some other things. But this really helps me relax and fall asleep, and it helps take away my joint pain. And after the injury at the Amazon factory of building the 300-pound racks every 7 minutes, 8 hours a day for only about a week or so, but abusing pre-workouts, I was taking 6 to 8 pre-workouts a day because they kept saying just get another monster, keep getting another monster. I really tore down my ligaments and tendons, and then I fell back because I got dizzy. And that was all while living in the summer heat and not having AC. But anyway, I need to drink some water. I'm fucking dying in here, literally. Normally when I do these videos, this is normally how I am for like half the day. I'm about to take the PHP and see how I feel. It says it's supposed to give me energy, so I just don't want to rip myself off. So I'm just gonna take one of these and see if it works. It's from Bulk Supplements. Let's see if I get any energy. I'm gonna break it open so that way I'll know if it'll. And we'll see. I woke up at 2 this morning. I didn't get to bed till like 4 last night. My sleep schedule's all fucked up, but been dealing with a horrible cockroach infestation where I killed about 20 of them last night. They kept crawling like all over me, and I bought a machine, but I'm afraid it's not going to work, and it could damage some of the stuff I own, so I think I'm not going to use it. About $35 on it. Hopefully I can resell it, but it's a I got mixed reviews because it's like every time I look something up on the internet it says this will work, but I might run it for 2 hours because it says that if I run it for 2 hours it won't cause any damage. So I guess I will run it for 2 hours and see if that helps a little bit. It's called an ozone machine, and hopefully that'll kill some of the cockroaches. It might not kill the babies, so I'm not sure. I might go ahead and give it a try, actually. I'm going to try to go ahead and give it a try this week. But I watched this guy, and they have, it's about $80 it's going to cost me. It's going to be a thing that stops the growth of new cockroaches. They take it back. And then there's a bait, and then there's another one. It's like they recommend to use 3 or 4 things to absolutely eliminate these son of a bitches. Because these cockroaches, man, they're disgusting. They're having an orgy in my fucking van, and I gotta get rid of them. And it says you're not supposed to kill them because then the smell makes more of them attracted. But it's like if I see a big ass cockroach and I don't kill that fucker, how do I know that it's not going to have one of them egg sacs that have 50 new ones? So I smashed 20 of them motherfuckers last night. Now, if I run the ozone maybe like once a week, that'll get kind of rid of the smells. That maybe will attract the other ones. But I'm also going to buy this other thing that's not in the $80 later, which I'm going to spray around my van. And the ones that I'm getting, they just say that it's not going to be bad for me. Like they're low toxicity to humans. So hopefully that's true. But I got all these supplements that should help take care of me a little bit. So yeah, I said all this stuff like I was gonna do this, and that for sports and stuff. I gotta be honest with y'all. When you don't have AC, you're constantly sweating out all your minerals. Oh, there's another thing that I got that I forgot to show you. I got the sports electrolyte powder. 90 servings per container. Right here it's got 500 milligrams of sodium, 400 of potassium, 100 milligrams of magnesium, L-glutamine 500, and 500 of beta-alanine. and this was like 20 bucks. And I bought an electrolyte thing for like 30 bucks that lasted 30 days. So this lasts 3 months for $10 cheaper. So I can't remember what it all costed. It was kind of pricey. Oh yeah, and the test booster that I'm about to try, it's from Enhanced Athlete. I tried a different test booster last week. It was a lightweight one, and I was starting to get a little bit of my hair to fall out. So I also bought for $10 a bulk of pumpkin seed and saw palmetto, which is supposed to prevent testosterone from converting to DHT. So I'm going to be taking that as well. And yeah, I spent almost all the money that I had for my scooter and the trade, but I got enough money to at least do these classes, and just enough money to hopefully get there. So it's sink or swim. It's sink or swim, and then I got one more item I can sell, and then hopefully it'll all work out. And then I'm probably gonna switch memberships from the gym, and I really need to have a gym that has like a sauna and for my muscles and stuff. So if it all works out, there'll be a gym next to my new job, and then I could just lock in and work. They said that the office is open 12 to 13 hours a day for 5 days a week. So if the company culture is legit and I could really get locked into just taking naps and working, and it's all commission based, and I pass my license, then hopefully I can change my life around, and I'll be working and I'll be going to the gym and just walking and doing some basic lightweight exercises. But hopefully if I make some money, I can get an AC/heater that I was gonna get this week, but I thought that this would be more important. But maybe I made a mistake. I don't know, because it's just hard to figure out what I need, and we'll figure out if this stuff really helps me or not. But I don't know why I feel so low energy, if I'm having liver issues, because I had a little bit elevated liver enzymes when I had a thing at the doctor about a year ago, a thing where they looked at my blood. And so if I'm taking the test boosters, I want to make sure that that's not getting higher. So I don't know. We're going to see if this stuff helps. I definitely know 100% that this is going to help. Oh, and I forgot, this was the thing that I probably shouldn't have taken, but I think that I bought. This was 50 bucks. And it's got L-glutamine 5,000 milligrams, creatine 5,000 milligrams, Vita Cherry. I don't think I needed this. I think I messed up in buying this, because I think I had most of this stuff here, and I could have just bought the L-glutamine. But I thought it had something else in it too, and I think I was supposed to buy something else. It has L-carnitine, but it's supposed to help for the post-workout. So I won't be taking the creatine that I have. I don't know why I bought that, but maybe I bought the creatine because I knew this was only going to last a month. But I wanted the benefits of the other stuff. I can't really remember what was going on through my head at the time, but yeah, I went to apply for a phone, and they said that there's somebody is using my phone. So I must have went to a place where I applied to get a free phone, and they denied me, but then they used my information to get a phone, and they lied about the denial. I guess that's pretty common. So I'm just not too happy about being a taxpayer, having a social security number lately. Like, you know, paying taxes, having to wait a year to see if I qualify for disability. It just doesn't make me feel like the government really gives a shit about me. So, and a lot of the people that are in the government have those jobs of selling phones, and then they probably stealing it and using it, or selling the phone. Who knows what the fuck they're doing? But life is strange. Life is fucking strange. But yeah, I'm gonna go in here, and I feel like I might be feeling a little bit of energy, so I'll circle back after I do my research on how long it takes to kick in. I'll tell you if this PHP stuff works. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of energy, so it's maybe been like 15 minutes since I've taken it. So.